Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome. Today is Saturday, bright, early, beautiful day outside. What a day to be online playing games instead of touching grass. This is definitely where I want to be. Oh, happy to have everyone here today. I have really just one thing lined up because I have pretty much a hard stop. Shape of Dreams that came out pretty much last week-ish. I think it's the first time we got to play it. They did a couple hot fixes, but I think this is my first day of like post hotfix, and I'm really excited to see it. I did post the first look of it on YouTube today. That was before full release, I think. So like no updates of any kind. So I mean, I expect it to be better. I believe the reviews are currently still mixed, which is mostly due to like optimization and grinding. Oh wow, wait, 92% now. What in the world? It somehow like giga boosted itself out of mixed, or like everyone who left a negative review actually went back and changed their review, which never happens. People always say they're willing to go back and change the review. They never do. So I am very, very surprised to see 92% positive. I might be able to check from SteamDB. Sometimes they'll have the chart. Shape of Dream. Shape of Dream. 22,000 in game. Wow, that is quite the number. Review history. So can I see it like per week, per month? Does this stuff even work? There's a better way to do this. Because I've seen the charts before where it has like all the negatives and then all the positives. It's interesting that it's not just this. It may be a Firefox issue. Let me see if it works here. No, you only get the zoom view. I guess the game did basically come out on the 10th. Yeah, so I guess you can't really go back any further. So yeah, I'm gonna assume that people change their review to positive, which is great. That's best case scenario. You would expect it to stay in mixed. So this dev was able to escape, and that's better than a lot of the stuff we've seen lately. If we go back to here, I believe they have not yet escaped from the depths, from mixed hell. They're still stuck in there. Really just waiting on patches. Yeah, this is the thing I was actually looking for, but I guess there's only 3 days to work with for Shape of Dreams. So yeah, this is what we're looking at right now. Not ideal. And is this recoverable? I think it is. But you have to go in and do the stuff to make these turn from red to blue. Anyway, that's not what we're playing today. We're playing Shape of Dreams today. Let's go ahead and get started. Big thanks to everyone tuning in today. If you're a first-time viewer and you're first time seeing Shape of Dreams, you're in for a treat. If you're a big fan of this game, I expect giga backseating. We're trying to be the best. I've been dying a lot in this once it released. No idea if they made the game harder or if I'm just boosted or what, but for some reason I cannot get a dub in this game now that it's in full release. I leveled up characters too. They made it a lot more challenging and you love it. I mean, not to say that I'm happy to hear that you all are dying in the game, but it certainly makes me feel a lot better. Thank you for that. Yo, Ivan, first chatter over on the YouTube side.
Long ago,
welcome on in. We are dual streaming YouTube and Twitch today.
The first to ever dream.
Kill the music. This game has pretty good music. I'm sure at some point I would love to like have other music. Oh, I'm in the middle of a run. I actually didn't know you could just close and continue. Well, was I really in the middle? Not really. I was like at the main entrance trying to get screenshots for YouTube thumbnails. So the change they made, they let us invest some Traveler Mastery is what they called it into multiple characters. So I'm at 5, 15, 7, 10, 19. Just based on the characters I like. Still don't have any of these new characters. 8 out of 20, so we have a long way to go to get this one. Wooden Doll, I believe people said is bugged. I don't know if it's been fixed yet. And then get move speed above 900 for 3 seconds. That's pretty legit. What game is this? This is Shape of Dreams. Posted a YouTube vid for it today. I'll play some Arena. Our buddy SD doesn't like her. See, I'm gonna do this difficulty and get stomped. If you want to start a new game, your saved data will be lost. Yes. I'm also curious about trying the game on WASD. I'm over here thinking, like, would controller help me out? Maybe I'm, like, boosted on MOBA controls because I haven't played League of Legends in years. I just want to see what controller looks like. There it is. So we have analog stick for our basic attack. It has like aiming to it. That's interesting. I don't think I like it already. No. I can't do that. Maybe WASD. I thought it would maybe play a bit like Raven's Watch. But Raven's Watch, your auto attack is tied to the X button, isn't it? Not right stick. I think I would have to change the controls if I were to do controller. You need 2 of the same ability and pop them at the same time. Oh, to get the move speed thing? Is that what you're saying? Only played the demo. WASD felt like the way to go. It probably is for most people, but I like to make things harder for some reason. Like, I'm sure I play plenty of games on WASD. Why not add to it? I know why. Because I want to struggle. I want someone to leave a comment saying, holy crap, why is this guy not on WASD? It's called engagement. You gotta think long term. It's not all about what you can get now, it's about what you can get later from a YouTube commenter. I got asked about like a build guide for this game, and I wanted to make it for this character, but like I said, I've been dying too much. I don't like making guides for any game if I'm dying in it. I gotta be a giga expert before I'm willing to tell someone how to play. Does that make sense to you all? like from a viewer standpoint, you would probably never know that I'm bronze. I'm making a guide for Marvel Rivals. I've been bronze since season 0. But I watch streamers, and all the info that I get is based on how they play. Same idea. In fact, you may even say, well, V, a coach for the NBA, he doesn't play the basketball. He knows good basketball. The dude's like 50 years old, right? He can make a guide for basketball, but does he necessarily need to be LeBron himself? Not really. Radiant Explosion. Repeat on kill. This is actually very strong. Legendary on the first drop. Is it true that Risk of Rain 2 will collaborate with Dead Cells? They did already. There's a skin in Risk of Rain 2 for the prisoner. I believe it's Mercenary skin. Wow, I didn't kill a single thing there, so I didn't get a reset. Interesting. Huh. We're gonna have to boost this up. That's like extremely low. Attacks mark enemies, stacks indefinitely, can detonate it if I want to go with the auto attack build instead of the W. Back finally, you finished Silk Song and now you can hop on the internet again, spoiler free. Isco, does that mean now you're going into all the Silk Song streamer chats? It's actually like a good idea. I love doing that in a game that I don't want spoilers in. As soon as I beat it, I go into streamers chats. I don't say anything, obviously. I just want to see how they handle stuff. I think the last game I did that in was... Is it Resident Evil? RE8? I kind of want to bank upward because it's 2 healing shrines down there that we don't need. Gotta say I'm dead here. Powerful monsters in your area. All they want to do is chat. This stuff all scales on attack. Except for these two. Just get HP for now. Unfortunately, she doesn't like scale her healing based on max HP. Castness memory or dealing fire damage gives you move speed, gradually returning to normal. She doesn't have fire like innately. But like the dash forward and then some move speed is kind of nice. Yo, Gordigal, welcome on in. What is this game about? If you mean story-wise, something about dreams? No, it's a little more to it than that. There's like a god of dreams or something, and maybe like everyone is sleeping for eternity, except maybe you can like manipulate your dreams a little bit and search for treasure that's like real treasure. Something like that. So my character, out of the like many different characters, is like a noble or something. I don't know if she dreamt to be like a goat deer. I don't know if this is her true form or not. But the game itself is an action roguelike similar to, not quite a Raven's Watch, I dare say it's a little bit faster paced than Raven's Watch, but still like pretty robust build making, based on finding abilities and pairing them with these little chips and jewels. Getting a lot of resets here. Really nice. Makes you think you should just invest in this, but it doesn't kill bosses. Spin to win. Does that kill bosses? Does that apply hemorrhage? Attacks leave a mark on enemies? I wonder if I can see how many marks are on the enemy. Yeah, this is also co-op. Can I spin and W? Kinda looks like an online-ish game. I have never played... Oh, you can't press buttons. I could maybe press W first, then spin. And that might actually work. I've never played this game in co-op, but I'm not opposed. Go, go! Oh, I missed it. Got it back. Yeah, I don't know how many stacks are on the monster when it comes to use hemorrhage. So they're here. So if I go up here, this should be the one that's highlighted. We're running away from hunters at the same time. We don't want to spend too much time in like one space. Missed it. Yeah, I think they can get multiple hemorrhage stacks, right? Attacks leave a mark on enemies that can stack indefinitely. I don't see the mark. Am I tripping? That's one attack? Oh, it's like the little slash. Okay, I get it. Yeah, so it has slashes. It's a cool concept. I don't know if it's like that strong. I mean, we don't have attack speed either. I'm sure once we get attack speed, it'll be a different animal entirely. Yo, Alphabet, good to see you. What's this game? This is Shape of Dreams. Reflects damage. I feel like I need some kind of defense. Blocks damage from enemies in the front. Each time damage is blocked, deals damage backward. Like during spin to win. Oh wow, this thing heals you. Blood Harvest. I just want to see it. I don't think she cares about that. Not gonna lie. Alright. Because we have healing in the kit, so as long as we actually attack monsters, we heal. Famous last words, of course. Go, go, go! Oh my god, I needed that reset. But, like, it comes back very quickly. Is this more like a Hades or a Diablo? I would definitely say this is not Hades. I think I can say that with full certainty. Diablo, I think there's more buttons in here than Diablo. So it's definitely more League of Legends. PvE. So, like, I guess imagine Risk of Rain 2, except you actually can make a build, and you don't just pick up everything that you see. Alright, so we have to make a choice here. Whirlwind gets more damage. We still don't have attack speed. Of course, Explosion is legit, just to say that. This gives us more healing on hit. Is probably worthwhile. And then this, if our HP is low, it will heal us. So I think we kind of have to do these three. And then we have to decide, like, are we spin the win for sure? I can do both. Unfortunately, this is common, but it's still, like, relatively good. Let's try this for now. It's just the W can't kill bosses. It's our only issue. You've been grinding Silk Song since release? It's so peak. Yeah, I've been waiting. I've been a very good boy, and I have been waiting. Ah! Nothing to hit. I could heal myself, but I'm fine. I gotta put the move speed on the Q, I think. I think having it on R is worthless. Okay. So this goes here. So that way I start spinning and get a burst of move speed for it. Increased healing. This memory's healing is increased. I think that only goes on R. Our only real source of healing. Okay. Definitely nice to see all the questions about this game, though. Oh yeah, that's already much better. Gonna get one of these. Some gold. Yeah, with all the trash mob, the W's great. This is the move speed again. After casting this memory, the next attack within 4 seconds will explode during dark damage. That technically can go here. And then this is the healing one again. I can only get one of these. Just waiting for Mega Bonk. As the developer put it, the game is Vampire Survivors and Risk of Rain 2, but the kids smoked that rock. That sounds familiar. But like every game that comes across the desk says that it's Hades and Vampire Survivors to some degree. Like I have one at the very top of my email that says Ultra Kill meets Ghost Runner with vampires. There's always some kind of like popular thing in there. So in this case, it's Ultra Kill, or it'll be Hades, or it'll be Dead Cells. It's everything. Mega Bonk. Oh, it's not. It's not there. Inspired by Hades and Dead Cells. Hades built for 2 players. Spell building Hades-like. ARPG Hades. Someone says hi Hades as if Hades is my name. Combos plus Hades gameplay. Dice and Hades. Also one step from Eden. Wait, that sounds actually legit. Let me start that. I'm gonna come back to that one. Reminiscent of Hades. Think Hades meets Dark Souls. Diablo meets Hades. Games like Hades, Ember Knights, and Ship of Fools. Dead Cells and Hades. Okay. Oh, but it's a hashtag ad for an AI dubbing website. So that's why they're mentioning Dead Cells and Hades for dubbing AI affiliate collaboration. I have no idea. It keeps going, chat. Dash of Hades and a slice of Gunfire Reborn and cats. All right. That's enough of those. I don't want to leak anything that actually might get played. All right. Castle Crashers was pretty fun. That game's old, right? That's like 2013. They haven't done anything new, have they? I don't know myself, but... Alright, boss time. Try to save the E. I don't know if the E wears off after, like, not dealing damage. I just popped it. Had to use that to dodge. Technically, I can put the W on the boss. I don't have to put it on myself. I'm just so used to doing that. Oh, wow, wait. I just dropped that. How did I drop that? I don't even think I got the damage. Ah! Oh my god. But look at all the healing I have. Just because each attack is a heal, and Spin the Wind is literally an attack, coded as attack. That's the kind of stuff you have to think about. We gotta use our brain when we play this game. We just need attack speed really badly. If we can find attack speed, we might be okay. Whatever game you're playing, hope you and everyone has a good weekend. Same to you, Blanca. Blanca, have you been playing 2XKO? Do the shop. I'm waiting for a Hades-like survivor deck building tower defense. Circle. Crap, what's the name of that game? It's a tower defense game where it takes place in a circle. You still make a build. It has some deck builder elements. No god boons, though. That's the one thing that's missing. If they could find a way to throw in god boons, it would be the perfect game. Sounds good, except the deck builder part. I'm looking. Because hopefully it's... Heretic's Fork? Is that it? It's a good game. Like, I can say it's actually legit. Heretic's Fork. So I think this either characters or meta. This is, I have no idea what this is. We got the deck builder part. Okay. Hang on. Gameplay trailer. Launch trailer. This is an update apparently. Not quite God runes. Like a roguelike pick 3 like a Hades. You still have different runes though that you have to pick in a pick 4. It's a little loud. Tower defense. Essentially the game is like it's each ring of hell. And each ring of hell is like you're defending your middle thing, which is I think like an employee or something, against just hordes of enemies that come in. So you can kind of say it might be a little survivors, but it is a tower defense technically, because you can't move. It's only the one tower. You got the deck builder. This stuff has mana costs, so it's not just, oh, like pick 3, give me bonus damage on my tower. Instead, it's like Blessed Rock costs 1. You have 6 mana, and each one of these is like different mana, and you can discard these to like not get them anymore in that round. It doesn't quite have the Hades part to check off every single thing that you mentioned. It's not a bad game though. I didn't bring it up because like we're making fun of it. I brought it up because you all want to see something that has like every single attribute. Pulls enemies, attack effects, bouncing lightning, does light damage. If we were going full light, that's actually legit. This is healing. If you cast this memory, restore your health. Whenever you move to a new place, increase the quality of another essence equipped by 10% and get some of your money back. I've never seen that before. I kind of want the Dark Spear as another attack effect. I just feel like I probably shouldn't get rid of Radiant Explosion because it's just doing too much. But maybe that's like how you don't end up winning, is your like dual scaling stuff. Is that a throw? It's common. I think I skip. Anything like that, but without the tower defense part. Paper Planet, maybe? Paper Planet is also tower defense, single tower in the center. Waves of enemies come at you, but it's got like probably Binding of Isaac style build making, where like your primary attack can turn into a laser beam that fires 360 degrees around your character. Oh, sorry, someone earlier asked me about the price of this game. I don't really like to comment on prices too much, because chances are like it's a game that I probably got from the developer, so I can't say ever that, oh, this game's cheap. How could you not be able to buy this game? It's like, well, did you buy the game? Probably not. Always think about that no matter what creator you're watching. Wow, I don't know how I was supposed to get out of that. I may have had 2 dashes. Finally, attack speed. We still have $300. You weren't a big fan of Paper Planet? Yeah, I don't think I have any others then, if that's the case. Summon and swing a Great Frost Sword, doing cold damage to enemies in front, knocking them backwards. Single target is increased. Dash forward, triggering attack effects, doing the damage of either attack or ability power. Fireballs. increase attack speed, so we have to take that. I wish that was a one hit. I wonder if this is gonna just spam us with move speed. Like, if this resets, I wonder if it counts as casting it again. This will tell us. Because that'll be like every time it activates, it fires 3 fireballs. If that's the case. HP is a little low, but I should be fine. Famous last words. What's the name of that game? When I was talking about earlier, Paper Planet. We're definitely attacking faster. I think I see multiple fireballs. Maybe? I'm burning to death. This is a new biome, so I'm not like super familiar with it. Holy crap. I think this is working. We're gonna have to find cooldown reduction for spin to win. See, like, how do I make a guide for this character? It's almost like pick everything that sounds legit and make it work. That's the guide. Just do it. It's like draw the owl. For those who don't know that reference, it's like how to draw. Yeah, I guess put it in terms that are a little bit more relevant. It's like how to draw manga. The book is like, draw this picture of Saitama. It's not like the most basic Saitama where it's like just a circle and then 2 circle eyes. No, it's like the high definition Saitama when he's about to do something legit. That's what they want you to draw. I can't put this on here. I don't remember what red exclamation point is. I think it's just harder enemies. I'm not getting the resets on W, which is very frightening. I think we have to get rid of E. Wow. Oh my god, what is this thing? Supposedly this is the only thing that our E helps with. But it did no damage. I'm about to say I'm stuck. Like, I'm getting all these stacks. It does 25% more damage per stack, but I swear it doesn't do anything. Your next 2 attacks are faster, they are also empowered and grant you a barrier. A little bit scary of an upgrade. So this is just giving us more gold. $2. We probably want to see attack speed. I do think these two are working very well together. I would like to make this spin to win if the game lets me. I didn't W. Get out. They're like camping that one spot. You know what? You just die. I'm getting womboed. Holy crap. Yo, Patty. Thank you for that. I don't remember if this game has a pause. All right, Patty with the Prime, Twitch Primer, W Primer 22nd month. Thank you. This potent hatred is for you in the opposite direction. Damage dealt, down. Have to travel through 4 different places. But we also get 20% attack speed. 1, 2, 3. We might be okay. They got Victor Van Doom here. Ma Victor Van Doom. Look at that attack speed. Oh, that's so nice. So nice. I think I need the HP. All right, Maw of Doom. Empower. It's free, but has a chance to get broken. Now these cost money. 8%. We don't fail 8% around here. 16%. 24%. I'm fine. Okay. We're chilling. This is the one right here. Hopefully we don't struggle on the boss. Can't move! Oh my god, I'm getting juggled. Like I'm playing 2XKO over here. Lost half my HP. Hunters are gonna be here. That's so unfortunate. I might actually die if I don't get the healing shrine. I got it. So the hunters are just high-powered enemies. I have to kill everything in the area, regardless. There's no, like, running away from the encounters. Alright, that wasn't that bad. Sweating right now. Area fire damage. Summon a pillar of fire at target location, dealing a bunch of fire damage to all enemies in the area. just to have some ambient damage. I feel like it's gotta be better than Frostbite. Frostbite gives me 2 seconds of barrier. Because like, how often am I pressing this? I'm pressing it pretty often, I think. I think we want a better barrier long term. I don't know if I cleanse the curse by going in there, so I'm gonna go here. Because that's the boss. Alright, curse is done. I'm on fire. I love stepping in the fire. It's my best part of the whole game. Nice try, buddy. Ah, no! If I cast W on an enemy and the enemy dies, it does still reset. But I find it better to just Alt W. Alt lets you like auto cast on your location. So like my mouse could be out here, but I can Alt W and it'll cast directly on my body. A little bit of a League of Legends tech. Self-cast. You could of course try to click your own character, but if you can avoid doing so, save yourself some mousing. Nice. This thing has been paying for itself. Alright, boss. I've only fought this boss one time and I died to it because I didn't understand its mechanic. There's like turrets on the map that have to get destroyed. Sick boss design though. That thing is incredible looking. Thing hit me into the wall. Look at all the healing I get from that. All right, so it's immune. We have to do this. This is where I messed up last time. I'm a little laggy here. 40 FPS? Is that real? Okay, the boss knocked me backward is unfair for my build. I melee. Ow. We can't stand still. We have to dodge those tail attacks. Crap. There we go. The fun boss. Absolutely. Empower. I think we're still working on this. And we do still need to boost this up. They're both really important. All my attacks restore 20 and deal an additional 90 damage. That's plus 11 damage. This is plus a lot more than 11. Just no healing. That was a satisfying sound effect. Alright, so this is third biome. We got space biome, which I have died here quite a bit as well. Can probably go up and then go down and back up. Luckily, this map's very good for a reset build. which is what we're doing, is resets. All right, little buddy. This map. The map is filled with vivid descriptions of the author's awe and excitement over how incredible the treasure is. So it reveals treasure on the map. Delay the hunters even more. I could do both. And then this is actually a pair of shades. But I still need my currency. Okay, so treasure's up there. Let's go straight up and then see if we can go straight down. Assuming I don't just die on the spot. Delulu. Dang, we need cooldown reduction. Things like that suck for me. Anything that doesn't want me on top of it, that sucks. Or attack speed. 80% quality. I mean, this is attack speed across the board. Was the big question mark on the map behind you? That is where the hunters start. There's also, like, these are all unrevealed spots, so it just happens to be a question mark because it's unrevealed. But yeah, I didn't go backward because this is where hunters are, and it's just gonna make us have to fight. 1, 2, 1, 2. It's like the same thing. We have to get here no matter what. Alright. Yo, Harambe, good to see you. What difficulty is this? This is only ominous. This isn't nightmare. Reason why is that for some reason, I feel like the game got harder. I might be wrong. But I figure, like, alright, I'm just gonna go down to, like, 1 difficulty lower and see if it's a me issue. Because previously, I mean, we were having some, like, not to say difficult matches in Nightmare before 1.0, but I feel like I am getting blown up in Nightmare. Gotta be careful about killing stuff before my W kills it. Retaliates on damage taken. Empowers the memory. Whenever you take damage, fire 2 blades. After taking damage, the memory's damage and healing is increased. Okay. So they haven't moved yet. Even though in easy, the game's hella hard. Depends on the character. Yeah. I think it's also like some of the monsters, if there's like elites in this game, some of the elite effects are kind of nuts. But I find these little kids to also be nasty. Firing, I think, missiles across the ground are a little bit difficult to see. Normal adds new boss mechanics as well? I didn't know that. I missed the reset. I need attacking reduces cooldowns. If we ever get that, we're actually sitting pretty. Yeah, funny enough, I'm killing stuff without W and missing the reset for it. I'm not in any danger right now. Knock on wood. All right, treasure. What's the W skill? W is legendary radiant explosion. Deals damage if it kills a monster, it casts it again. So I cast it on myself like this. Of course, the monster didn't die. But if I did and killed like a small monster like this, I would cast it again. Like this. That's 1, 2. Hidden stash. Oh, baby. Gold on kill. Increase the number of charges. So I can cast something multiple times. Technically, if I miss the reset on W, I can cast it again. That might be good. The lower your health, the shorter the cooldown of this memory. Which is probably this one, because this one's the one that heals me. Okay. We might be back. Chat, we have an ad coming up. So, like, after this area, I'm gonna take a quick break. Yeah, I already missed the cooldown on W and had to do the reset. I guess it also helps, like, if you don't have any monsters to kill at all, you're waiting less time because the other one is charging. I'm stuck? I was actually stuck in place. Alright. Let's chill for a minute while ads are going. Again, thank you all for tuning in today. I wasn't 100% sure what I want to do. I do have a hard stop a little bit later. It's like a lot of games right now. We have Borderlands 4, but I don't think my computer to stream Borderlands 4 is like doing super well, so I might end up having to get a new PC regardless. Something else. What in the world was the other game? Oh, Hades 2. Hades 2 1.0 is on the 25th. So it's also that. I recently beat Dead Cells without spinning a single cell. Hardest thing I probably could have done. So you're saying that you made a fresh file and beat the game without unlocking anything at the collector. No first potion. No weapon. Popular upcoming. Toa comes out. Interesting, it doesn't show a date. September 18. So that's another one that I'm looking at. Someone told me about this game. Random Access Mayhem. They said this was Ultra Kill meets Hades. Meets Vampire Survivors. Control the enemies. A lot of awards. I wonder how you die if you hack into them. The only things unlocked for free, I was basically forced to use starter bow and shield for 3 BC. Yo, more power to you. That sounds rough. wonder if we have a date for Streets of Rogue 2 yet. It's interesting because it's like if you control the monsters, I wonder if you kind of get lost on who is who. Because you essentially have the same shape as some of the other monsters that you're fighting against. Because you're literally the same monster. Alright, ads are done. Okay. It takes the form of many travelers' memories intertwined and tangled together. It possesses a strange power capable of combining various memories and essences. Entanglement Remnant. I've never seen this before. Honoring the transcender of dreams, symbolizing their courage and determination. Okay, so this changes one memory or chippa into something else at a higher tier. Select the target for entanglement ritual. Like, it'd be sick if this, like, adds the chip to the actual ability and, like, gives it an empty slot. But I've never seen this before in my life, so I can't exactly test it. So I think we're gonna do 900%. Does it delete something? This is making it plus 15. In exchange for what? Sacrifice all memories except identity memories to get a plus 7 to your whirlwind. So you're telling me, can I just drop stuff? It won't take this. It's gonna take these two. If I drop this, it only goes to plus 10. So I'm only getting the plus 3 off of this. And then we can't really do Altar of Ascension. Maybe I can ascend a chip. I'm willing to do that. Wait. I thought it said it doesn't take traveler identity memories. Is identity memories only the passive? We're cooked. Oh my god, I just threw the game. This memory deals 45% damage to bosses and hunters. Defeating a hunter drops an orb. Casting this memory sacrifices 5% of your current health to create a golden explosion. Enemies caught in an explosion take light damage, while allies get a barrier. If your health is low, the barrier goes up. 5% is not that bad. I think we hold on to it. I don't have enough money. Cast this memory releases a delayed shockwave that deals cold damage around you and stuns. That could be really good on this. I can't believe we just lost my R button. Like, my only other source of healing. I lose 5% every time this resets. And I get a barrier worth 27. Why do I feel like 27 barrier is worth less than 5% of my life? Chat, we freaking lost. It's beyond over. More healing that I can't really utilize. Down. Hunters haven't even spawned yet. Oh, wow, look at that attack speed. That's so good. But the cooldown on my Q is awful. No money? What a scary altar that was. A little laggy here. I am winning though. Pot of Greed? We should do this first. Fire an arrow that deals dark damage. Yo, we have a button now. Dark attack damage. So we're gonna lose 5% of our HP pressing that button. Memory of remorse. You can see the happy moments of an unnamed traveler overlapping with his terrible, unfortunate ones. All memories except identity, memories, and all essences will be replaced with a random type. Level up when that happens. This is dirty. Like, unless I can drop... It's all essences, too. Like, I feel like I'd have to drop all my items just to make, like, a reroll of my E. And that, I don't really care to do that, to be honest. And it would be so funny if it just rerolled everything on the ground. Chat, if I wasn't invested in a plus 10 whirlwind, I would hit this button. We've already done too many experiments. Shop. Don't really have that much money. Could maybe boom, boom. They go up 2, so they'll be right on my tail. Might be required. We have to get a button. Alright. That was the test. These things cast Delulu. Anyone know this game? Does anyone know what Delusional does? Besides make the monsters, like, not one-shottable? Like, it does something to you if you get hit by it. Am I dead here? Oh my god, it's over. Just proc Death Defiance. Oh. My bad. The pains of being melee. Delusional cancels healing. Thank you. Appreciate that. I may have been affected by delusion by that, but obviously I don't think I could heal 500 HP back fast enough. Yo, Tetrix, welcome. Tetrix is asking, when is Dead Cells? Tetrix, is there something you'd want to see me do in Dead Cells? As someone who has probably like 1,000 episodes of Dead Cells on YouTube. We got tier lists, we got top 3, we got guides, boss guides of everyone except like the most recent bosses. But the most recent thing I did was Boss Rush Cursed. If you have an idea of what we could do after all that, I'm all ears. I don't know what that might be. We can play a ranged character after being melee. It didn't feel bad. We just ended up getting popped. Maybe I should have respected that monster a little bit more. A little bit of meta. We're using attack added damage. We also have hold the cast key to go into aiming stance. While aiming, release a penetrating shot that stuns. We can try it. I've never tried that before. This requires hand cannon. This is incendiary rounds. They explode, damaging nearby enemies. That's free. Like, no reason not to use that if you're running this ability. Charge speed up. So some of the meta does help out a little bit. If we check out the character I was using, Alrena, her modifiers, I did get rid of this, so we weren't doing anything with this, but this makes your first golden explosion not cost health. Then the next one reduces the damage it deals, but you don't sacrifice nearly as much HP. Then the R button, which we did have the whole time, cooldown is increased, but it's now in an empowered cast. So instead of doing like the dash cleave, it just gives you a buff that empowers your next 2 hits. It's a different playstyle, like if you don't want that dash reset. And then this one, the health threshold for the empowered cast is reduced to 40%, but the healing is up. So this thing gives you like double the healing if your HP is below 60. Now if it's below 40, you get 140% increased healing. Which, like, I could see it. And then this one, when you cast it, you're unstoppable and remove delusion, which honestly, I should be using this. This is probably a mandatory item to take. I just didn't know. All right. Make it happen. Maybe try to make a meat skewer build in Dead Cells. I have meat skewers as vids on YouTube. There was one that was like Raphael build back when they first changed meat skewer from what it used to be to what it is now. They're coming in from here. I'll go bottom. Sometimes build videos do okay, but usually it's like it does best if it's something that either no one has thought of or it's a very like interesting idea. Oh, I've never done that before. That was sick. So if the build is like just, so for example, baseball bat, right? I have a baseball bat vid up, and I don't know. I don't think people really cared for it all that much. But then I posted a Hollow Knight sword build before that, where it was like dual bind, pure nail plus something plus kill rhythm. And that one did great because the build itself is super interesting. Like someone the other day was asking me about a Boy's Axe plus Death Scythe build, where essentially I'm just gonna throw the Boy's Axe and then kill everything with Death Scythe. And like, to me, there's nothing like extra with that. I need something that's gonna blow your socks off. I need something where it's like you're scrolling through and you're like, meat skewer? Yeah, I've seen that before. I keep scrolling. But if it was like, it's meat skewer, but a way you've never seen before, then all of a sudden you're like, oh snap, I'm subscribed to this one. Holy. But what meat skewer build would it even do that? That seems strong. This is close range attack. Does our attack abilities as well. So yeah, I'm always on the lookout if someone has an idea. That's where the cursed boss rush came from. Wow. Kind of a slow aim just then. This is my favorite biome in Dead Cells? I still think I enjoy Corrupted Prison. We can't spin the win on this character. Yeah, there's no way. Corrupted Prison has both the birds and the toxic miasma, and you don't get to fight those very often, like in a normal run. And I feel like especially the miasma is like a really interesting monster to have to deal with. You get too close, it does the big like slam explosion. If you're too far, it tries to shoot at you. It's got a lot of stuff built into it. And you all obviously know how the birds are in Dead Cells. Wow. Must be nice being ranged. Doesn't that stun? Maybe not on elites. Okay, so this guy is gonna want attack damage. I don't necessarily think he needs attack speed because it's all double taps. I don't remember what this was. A well? Sure. This thing seems very strong. I don't mind boosting it up this early. Early curse. We'll probably have to double back, which means we may be fighting a hunter. I do like to get these whenever I can. Oh my god. We need healing though. Like, I'm a sitting duck while I'm doing that. This is healing. Not to say that like I need healing right now. It's just eventually I will need some kind of defensive layer. Yo, it's like the sniper in Risk of Rain 2 that no one plays. Lower my damage, bunch of dust, and we have to go to 4 spots. So I have to back up. You like Sepulcher? In Tactics, you shred everything. Darkness is cool. Yeah, back in the day, every stream that we did of Dead Cells was chat integration. So it's like chat could vote for special things to happen. Chat could vote for things to happen, and one of the things they could vote for was darkness. And way back in the day, darkness on like every map in the game, they didn't do very well with the logic of where the lights would spawn. So I would often just like straight up die. That wasn't even my fault because there's like, they didn't code for any light to show up. And obviously for the viewer, it's hilarious. We got him. For me, it's hilarious also. Like, I don't mind. I say that's how I got through the hyperbolic time chamber in Dead Cells. I was just playing with darkness on every map when I was a fresh install. Nightmare Catalyst. This artifact has lost its power, but it still might be useful. Close range cold damage. It's a stun if anything gets too close to me. Gotta go shop. Hopefully that counts as moving through an area. It does. All right, we have Pillar of Fire, which I might actually take. Dash forward, swing the blade. Unleash cold energy forward. If it's already affected by cold, root them. So you would have to like claw, then flash freeze if they're right next to you. I feel like this is so much easier. Then we have the one that levels up stuff, which was very nice, but I don't have any other essences to level up. Healing tech, healing tech. I think I'm gonna sell here. Buy this. We have 150 left. So I could get this like early and then hopefully, well, it'll level itself up, right? Doesn't give me any damage, but it's like scaling or something. No money to do this. All right. You, Daniel-san, and Disappointed Giant guided me through Dead Cells. Didn't play it for a while because now are you now playing Silk Song? Is that the idea? I'm surprised. Well, I don't know if it's spoiler or not, but I can kind of see sort of like roguelike Metroidvania mode. I guess that's just randomizer, right? Silk Song randomizer could be fun. I don't know if anyone has done that yet. These poor monsters. Especially when you pull out the sniper. My god. Retrospection Remnant. A remnant containing memories of the past. Select and summon a random memory from the past. Anti-grav. Lift enemies, slam them. Reduce cooldown of the last memory, empower it. Undo on precision shot. Could be kind of legit. So it's like boom, boom. That's nasty. There is healing at the boss. It's gonna cost me like 30, so I think I'm only getting 10 bucks. All right. Chat, we have Well, I can snooze the ad and then run an ad after the boss here. All right, so heal. Now we don't stun this thing. Save the W for when it goes into its bullet hell phase. Apparently I completed the quest. Oh, he's getting ate up. Holy crap. Oh, wow. Devs, that was awful. No, 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 no. I'm dead. I don't know what that achievement was for. Wow. That was so bad. I actually thought we were done. I think we do need to level that up at some point. All right, so R, E, instant R. We're gonna need, like, this memory heals you based on the damage dealt or something. All right, we do have another ad. Yeah, I will still be waiting on Silk Song. But now, September 25 is gonna be Hades 2. So, like, how do I possibly play Silk Song when I could be playing Hades 2 instead? I gotta run a poll or something to see, like, how excited people are for Hades 2. I can do this without leaking anything, right? Shout out to the homie Lord Knight. Create. Host. How hyped are you for Hades 2? I'ma play it and watch you play it. I'ma play it, but that's about it. Not gonna play, but I'd watch you play it. Not interested in playing or watching. The quick eye emoji in here. All right. Yo, Marzi, good to see you. Got PlayStation Plus Extra. Finally able to play Rogue Prince of Persia. Game music is banging. Gameplay smooth and fun. I'm in the credits for that game. I have to do a shout out for that at some point. I think that's the first game where I've been featured in the credits. Yeah, definitely big ups to Evil Empire for that. They did an amazing job. Stellar, if you will. Didn't even play Hades 1. Neon Abyss was your first roguelike? I think Binding of Isaac on the Switch was my first. I guess I can start fights with that too. I don't have to walk forward. This is a new biome. Like, if you did play the demo of this, this did not exist. The sound effect on that's so good. No way. That kills me, I guess. Wow. This is healing over here, right? That was awful. Like, I didn't know it could just explode like that in my face. Always assume the monster can self-destruct. Yo, Odin, I'm guessing you've played Silksong? If you're asking me, no, I have not played Silksong. No plans to play it until maybe October. But then Hades 2 is gonna drop. Do you think I should play it? Random memories or dodge are cast at random during combat. We just lost, right? I don't know how to outplay that. You're my roguelike plug. Anytime I see a roguelike, I always thank you for bringing me to the genre. Yo, that's what's up. Whoa, 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 it dashed and did a random R. I mean, if the stuff is on cooldown, it's not bad, but I think we lost. Bruh. Alright, maybe a little bit too potent of a curse. This is like harder than Dead Cell's curse. Yo, Dean, welcome on in. Hades 2 is September 30th? No, it's September 25th, unless it got pushed back. The random dodge is probably the worst part. Well, it's nice knowing you. It just randomly pressed R. So should I just not take potent curse every single time? It dodged in! Is potent curse the issue? No, 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 no! Oh my god, why? I didn't want to do that. Release energy from the palm, pushing back all enemies hit. Also stuns them. I have yet to do anything with this. We may have to transcend it. I can't do this. Every 20 seconds, this memory's cast is empowered, raining solar light on nearby enemies who are burning. Deals fire damage, increases the burn stacks. We're just dead though. That's fire, that's fire. We were investing in this. Like, you could maybe have an argument for Starfall over Pillar of Flame. But I think you sell. I have literally 1 HP, basically. You at 100% watch me play it. What are they adding for full 1.0 of Hades? The true ending, as well as final challenges, I think. Otherwise, I believe the game is basically done except true ending. Oh my god. Why did it not auto-cast? I can't do that. So the other issue right now is I have no healing in the kit at all. Whatever we find that gives either barrier or healing, I have to take it. One memory for each character has reduced cooldown. All others have giga cooldown. My Q has reduced cooldown. I am dodging randomly because of the curse. Actually, this helps out. Because, like, since everything else is on cooldown, it can't randomly use the skill. Does not decrease the timer, unfortunately. Gonna say we kind of have to go all in here. The random dodge is really getting to me. Gonna crash out live. Okay. All right. We may actually be doing something now. Cooldown reduction on kill. That's exciting. That means we probably don't need undo. Maybe. All right. Curse should be done. Nice. So now my buttons work properly. That's kind of nice. That's legit. All right, replacement for E. Deals heavy light damage to the target. After a brief delay, strike the area with lightning. 50% chance to set enemies on fire. Kinda wish this caught enemies on fire. That would be kind of nice, actually. I'm so scared. Everything's an omnipresence. I feel like it's never not been an omnipresence. That's messed up. I'm stressed. Oh, this is a problem. All right, we're fine. I don't think we need attack speed still to this day. It says something's here. Oh, I can destroy this? Oh my god, stuff spawned. That all do Delulu. Next attack empowered on cast, Dark. After casting this memory, your next attack will fire explosions? Sure. It's probably a world where you do it on the R. If you assume that this has, like... shorter cooldown since it resets. We just have to actually press the button. I dare say we're back. My HP is really low, though. Wow, I could have died. I see. Perhaps not as bad as I thought. Y'all saw that dodge? Brother. No! No, 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 no. The layered attack. That's messed up. Healing, please. It's the same thing, so it buffed itself. The empowered attack does darkness. This is so bad. I'm close to level up, I guess. If I get tapped by anything, I die. I didn't know where to go. Short of standing still. I think if I stood still, I actually wouldn't have taken any damage. Wow. The curse absolutely destroyed me. And then I guess, like, build-wise, I didn't have any defense, any healing. I don't mind the character. It's probably not, like, in my top 10. How many characters are there? 8? It's not in my top 8. Let's try some Mist. Right now, I think my favorites are definitely these 3. The 3 melee characters. I did unlock new attacks. So we have dash forward, thrust, and then dash forward, dealing damage, immediately doing a basic attack, and gives you move speed. If it kills, restore HP. Compared to this one, triggers attack effects. Like, this is a special ability. This is just an attack reset. Does more damage. Each time Astrid's Masterpiece triggers, this reduces its cooldown. This does not have cooldown unless it kills. Then she has a new ulti. This, she steps forward doing like an explosion, getting bursts of stats. And then this one is a parry. I'm scared. Parry's cooldown is increased, but you can parry attacks from all directions. I figured something like that was in here. And then I don't have enough money for anything else. I probably eventually have to do some of these. Like, this is Death Defiance here. Does she not have... Oh, maybe it can go in this, because this is flexible. Lock it in. Okay, this should be fine. I tried my hardest to unlock Bismuth, but I haven't gotten a lot of speed items. Yeah, someone was saying that if you can get 2 speed boosts of the same ability, that might be the easiest way to get that. The chips themselves, obviously, you can only hold 1 copy. But if you had two things that give you a burst of move speed, it seems as though they both stack. All right. The parry should be fun. Actually excited to see that. Her ult is nice, but the fact that like it takes time to charge up, like it doesn't have a cooldown to it. Instead, you have to charge it up. That makes it like a little bit less attractive. But the last time we played a parry character was in Oblivion Override. And I feel like that was the hardest character in the game. Okay. So this levels up the number of enemies that can be hit and increases its damage. This is usually a good option because it gives you barrier. Like, I think I'll want to see the parry. What's this game called? This game, right? That you're referring to? This is Shape of Dreams. If I was talking about a different game earlier, you're gonna have to give me some refresher. I get streamer brain really badly. I'll instantly forget whatever I was thinking of within probably 2 minutes. You can call it goldfish memory. You could also call it zoomer memory. It's funny, some people straight up say that for like their videos and their audience. It's like, oh, I would have made this vid longer, but you all have no attention span. It's like, what? Did I just get insulted? Spin to win. Came back. I don't think she's like the best candidate for spin to win. This isn't the heal, I believe. Though there is a heal here. I mean, technically it does attack effects, so it's not like you can't do spin to win on her. Parry's legit. Taking a lot of damage for some reason. For someone who has a parry and a barrier, certainly taking a lot of damage. Oh, it's Pot of Greed! Pretty easy to parry. It's like the monsters love attacking you, so you can't miss the parry. Spectral Bullet. Fires a spectral bullet at target enemy, dealing damage and triggering attack effects. If it kills, you get 5 dust out of it. I haven't had the best of luck with that. Sure. I feel like it's really early to spend money on healing. Alright, now we just have to run away. Hopefully we don't get caught. Nice. So yeah, we've covered like so many games today. If it happened to be like one earlier, hate that that like requires a target. Is that a crit? How is that so cool looking? get destroyed. Miss my parry. I'm so dead. I'm already gonna die! I just spawned! No parry! Ability power? Quality by 180. But only on essences. We have no essence. Level up by 2. I don't think you can pass 400 HP. Oh my god. Literally just spawned. Already about to die. Alright, we got Flame Bullet, chargeable. Frostbite, reset with barrier. That's pretty good for us. Empowered cast deals more damage. Technically, you could empower the parry, but it doesn't do light damage. That would have been fantastic if it did. After cast, empower does dark damage. Is healing. I think we need Frostbite. Gonna sell this. And then Dark Essence is probably okay. Since this gets a cooldown reset. Alright. This is the one right here. It's never been more the one. I thought for sure that would kill. 5 things I wish I knew. Use your spectral bullet to kill random junk like this. You get extra money for it. It's like everything's coded as a monster. If I lose, so be it. I didn't deserve it. That was not that bad. Grow stronger by defeating bosses and hunters. I just defeated a hunter. This memory does more damage based on getting orbs of power. Doesn't really matter where it goes right now, since we have no orbs. Oh wow, I have to fight hunters again. That's not good. Level 2 threat. Parry no one. But we'll get some orbs of power. That's for sure. See, I don't feel that bad right now. I think I can cook a little bit. Your basic attacks are converted to dark damage. When this memory deals damage to an enemy with 3 or more dark stacks, consume the stacks to heal. Wow. So It only consumes when they have 3 or more. So I don't think it matters what button it goes on, whether it's like a high cooldown button or a low cooldown button. It just needs to be a button that's gonna get activated. It's not a lot of healing. But hopefully it does something. Oh, are we back? We might actually be back. Reduce cooldown of your memories. I don't think we need that. Hers are fast enough as is. Should not need to heal. Yeah, we're fine, we're fine. Have barrier. Have parry. It's fine. Like, this is the only time I have to back up. Ow. Missed my berry! Get destroyed. Give me those orbs. Holy. We have 9 ability power, 6 attack damage so far. I could boost it, and we get more damage per orb. Is that useful? I think the flawless essence of Twilight is keeping us in the game. I think that's literally the best thing in our kit. Until we get, like, other sources of dark damage. Alright. This is fun. And I'm glad that the game has, like, gotten out of mixed. The next thing on my radar... Let me take a look. Can I see wishlisted stuff? So store... Maybe up here? Yeah! Okay, here we go. Here we go. Ratatan! Comes out in 5 days. Clover Pit on the 26th. Unyielder. I don't even know what this is. What is Unyielder? Intense single-player boss rush movement FPS in the form of an absurd and exploitable rogue looter. Assemble your arsenal of destruction, smash your way through Antarctica, face your own final boss. Boss rush game? Hopefully it has a lot of bosses, because that's a tall order. It's just been mixed because people who played the demo got mad that they got reset to 0, even when they retained their meta. Yeah, and that's been fixed too. So when I checked today, the game's no longer in mixed. So people must have actually gone back and changed their reviews, which usually never happens. Unyielder. 1v1 boss rush FPS. +40 bosses. That's not bad. And if you can scale this up, like Void Reigns upon her heart, where like there's different boss variants, they can actually cook this very well. Ooh. I'm having difficulty seeing the gameplay, but with all the stuff on the screen, it looks good. Almost like a BPM, minus the rhythm part. Chat, is this looking legit? Probably an intro to the boss. 929. I'm subscribed. Epic Game Store. Sheesh. This is possibly something. Big fan of possibly something. Did I play Gatekeeper? Yes. I didn't care for it. Maybe in multiplayer, I could see people like really enjoying it. But in the 2 or 3 runs I did, the game kind of played the exact same way. So I found myself thinking like, why am I gonna load up the game for another run? I'm gonna be doing the same thing. Which is unfortunate. And it could be wrong. Like easily a dev could come in and say, your next run is going to be so much different. We promise you. But I have to get to that point. Brother. Wow, I got orbs for that. That's interesting. So this does do attack damage. So technically I will need attack damage at some point. We are not doing area fire. It's like even in a game like this, you may consider that, oh, I'm gonna go in and do the same run with Mist. But this is already different than the other runs I've done with this character. And I feel like Gatekeeper, it was the same. And of course I could be wrong. Could be like Risk of Rain 2 where, oh, you're gonna get like, the character itself gets different attacks, so just use a different attack. I know there's different characters. I never made it that far. Dang, I'm not getting the kill. For the extra dust. Nachia's fun. Is Nachia one of the like extra characters in this game? Beyond the first 5? 'Cause I don't have any of the bonus characters yet. This game is great. Yo, it's nice to see that you all are enjoying the game. He's basically a Necro. Can you describe the character in League of Legends terminology? That works best for me. Dang. We're gonna have to get rid of the E. I think it's been outscaled. Why am I hovering this? Each time this memory hits an enemy, your attack speed is increased by 6% for 3 seconds, up to a maximum of 12% if it deals dark damage. Your basic attacks are converted to dark damage. I don't think this does a basic attack. This triggers attack effects. Maybe this is now converted to dark. This also triggers attack effects. Every 10 seconds, empowered light damage. I think that's okay here. Is it me or is my character zoomed out? Yeah, you can get all the way in if you want. She's like Annie with a big timbers and more bears. See? That wasn't that bad. You got it. Now I understand. That sounds like a great character. I think some of the maps have like a different point of view too. Can you do that with Wazda? I have yet to try Wazda in this game. Casting another memory or using dodge grants thunder stacks up to 7. Casting this memory consumes them all, calling down lightning. Does light damage. You could technically put that on the parry. More healing here. Bone Crusher is fun, not gonna lie. There's probably a world where you go Swift Slash. The first enemy hit reduces the cooldown by 40%. It's a weird way to say that. Is it just if you hit an enemy, reduces cooldown? We need to power up our passive? Sure, if we ever find a well. We have a decent amount of max HP because I got the 900 earlier. So now we don't have anything that does attack effects. And this is all like very nice right here. So this is probably not getting a ton of use. Until we get something that has attack effect. Frostbite is an attack effect. Your next 2 attacks are empowered. I figured it's just, it does 34 cold. Because it doesn't say triggers attack effects. That was my expectation. Basically, we have to see if it goes up to 24%. 12. Yeah, we're not going over 12. Which is fine. Don't run! Yeah, we probably don't need attack speed that badly. That's one of the wild defensive combos once you have Essence of Momentum. What is Essence of Momentum? I don't have the stuff memorized yet. Saw the lightning strikes. I do genuinely enjoy the bull rush. It's super fun. I think it just sucks that you can't pull elites like those. But it's certainly super fun when it activates. I have no money for this. What difficulty is this? This is only hard. I feel like the game is like really difficult now. So I don't think I'm ready for Nightmare. I was in the demo. In the demo, we were chilling, but not anymore. Fool's Gold. All right. So you all said we gotta giga buff this. We're doing a lot of basic attacks, so I don't mind. I also got told at one point, I was having a discussion with someone from YouTube, actually. And they were saying, V, I don't know. For the average, like... This is starting to scale a little bit. They were saying for the average viewer checking out roguelike games, that person, they didn't know how much they care, the viewer that is, how much the viewer cares about what difficulty you're on. Like, obviously watching someone do like beating the game at maximum difficulty, but at one time, it's like, that is legit. Definitely a huge accomplishment. But the person from YouTube, they were saying like, if you weren't on max difficulty and you just had like a really good video, would they like it still? Or does like being on regular or even just regular hard mode, is that a deal breaker for the viewer? It made me think about like all the Dead Cells bids out there. Like all the bonk videos and stuff like that, where like, does it need to be on 5PC? No, it doesn't. I did regular because I have a boss very soon. Teal Blade. Another attack trigger to replace W, but I really like Frostbite. I think I'm all set. I think you would just replace Minotaur, if anything. Doom the Minotaur. I would personally love to be on Nightmare. Like, that's my goal. If I were to post a video of the game, it would be on Nightmare difficulty. Once I'm like that, I guess, good. What a beautiful artifact. I wonder what secrets it has. Would you allow me to read the story of the artifact? I'll tell you the story inside the artifact. It's a coin. I haven't seen one of these in ages. Holy crap. Chat, we got the deep lore, which I believe you can read this at any point. All right. Oh, this doesn't replace. It levels up. So this is going to 0.5 for free. And that's the lowest it can get. This is a very easy 8% that you cannot ever fail. This is a very easy 16% unfailable. And I'm good on the rest. Unless I did like a 24% chance Minotaur. Don't replace Frostbite. S tier. Delulu monster. I refuse. It's a very important part of the game. I failed that 8% before? The devs have it out for you. That's the only explanation. Starfall is light damage. We got the cold. Minotaur replacement. Flash freeze. W into E. We're so back. 8% twice in a row. The devs are watching. They saw it. They're like, we can't give this person anymore. They have too much. I didn't have that. Chat, how's y'all's performance been in this game? I got stunned or something. Couldn't parry. So I'm not getting the root. It may be that W does cold damage but doesn't chill. Already affected by cold. Damage goes up and they're rooted. Maybe those big things cannot be rooted. That probably makes more sense. 43. Okay. I think we did a good job. Is there a controller support? There is. I plugged it in as soon as I went live, and I said, this is not for me. I'm not gonna say it's bad support, just it's not for me. Wow, good hit. So I think the real one is in here, but there's no reason not to kill everything. And or it doesn't spawn until you kill everything. A little dangerous. Nice try, buddy. Oh my god!
What's that damage?
Oof.
We're dead.
Thank you for that damage, Lieutenant I was gonna say Laszlo, like the TV show that I hated back in the day. Still need to pump this up. I would like to pump up the Essence of Twilight as well. I think they're both very good right now. This is giving us 45 damage. This is giving us only like 20 damage. It's per stack though. At 3 stacks, that's 60 damage. And healing. I'm sure we'll want both at some point. For all those out there on the YouTube side, remember we do stream on Twitch as well. I'm gonna give you all the link to the Twitch channel. If you want to take a moment to make sure you're following on Twitch, you could even use an Amazon Prime free subscription if you want. No pressure. I'm just saying you got options. For all the folks watching on the YouTube side. I don't stream to YouTube all that often because it's like kinda, it's like double the work for me. But we stream on Twitch Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday. Casting this memory sacrifices 5% of your health to create golden explosion that also gives you barrier. 5% health cut. I'm not opposed to it, considering we only heal 8 per stack. This is dark. We can get the attack speed. Imbues your weapon to deal additional dark damage. This is actually very good. We don't need the E, right? So that's just an empower. Like, it's just active. We don't have to, like, hit something with it. Each time the memory hits an enemy, get attack speed. That's this thing. So we could get increased attack speed. We don't need the fireballs, really. Oops. In my opinion, we don't even need the attack speed. I'm stuck. All right. How's the runs going? I mean, for a game that I consider to be fairly difficult, I think it's going quite well. Famous last words, of course. Missed the parry. Everything's so fast. They don't want to be parried. I feel like I'm not even really healing myself because everything's dying before I get the chance to consume the sacks. Got a 34 heal just then. We do have Transcend here. Cleansing allows us to remove the buffs. No. Level will reset to 1 and you get the dust. Did they nerf this? I thought you used to get money when you do this. Now it costs money to get dust. All right, we're gonna Transcend. Definitely this thing. The thunder. The thunder's cool, but maybe I don't need it. Do you know how to unlock the character from this map? The one that takes, it's probably the wooden doll, the souls. Oh, I don't have the money to do this. When an enemy damaged by this memory is killed within 2 seconds, they drop gold. Yeah, this imbues, but probably does kill. I know to grab souls. If you were to ask me what do I do with the souls after, I don't have an answer for that. But I am perfectly okay if you want to spoil it for me. Sooner I get the characters, the better, right? Brother. That might have actually just threw the game. Trying to do that parry. Like, I may have sold. sick animation. On the E, I love that so much. It's so cool looking. Whoa, 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 whoa. Holy crap. I don't think we need haste. I mean, it would kind of like help this out a little bit. Just 8 haste doesn't sound like that much. In the boss room entrance, the doll is by the stairs. Okay, I actually missed that the last time I tried this. We were bugged though, so I was very distracted. Dash forward, throwing dark shards. Think we're all set? Because we need the barrier until we get like a better source of barrier. We need the install. And then a lot of our attacks are coming out of this. Compared to just standing there and swinging. Did I emote? That was not on purpose, but looked kind of clean when I did it. Chat, I'm kind of a mist main. This is free healing. I think you go down to reveal the bottom two. I don't even know what the emote button is. What did I press? $30 FPS? Something light? T? Yo, that's the 5 things I wish I knew right there. Oh, my parry was enough. I didn't take any damage though, because I had big barrier. Yo, these things hate to see me come. I'll tell you that much. No souls. I probably should have gone to the purple map to see if I could get map reveal. That was a mistake. Jeez. Like, how are they all doing the same move at once? Quick snooze of an ad. Dark Mist build. This thing's Delulu. I mean, the parry, the map, and then get lightning on everyone is like pretty satisfying. The lightning doesn't do an incredible amount of damage, but it is cool to see when it happens. Every 10 seconds, this memory's cast is empowered, dealing damage divided between enemies. All right, so we'll go here, see if we get map reveal. I don't know how expensive that is. Increase attack damage for 4 areas. Treasure. Reveals places of frequent meteor showers. I think this gives you star currency. I probably don't need this unless I rush the boss. Yeah, we're way too far. And there's a chance the treasure chest is up here. I think I can skip. Funny enough. Dark Spear. Our E button is better. Probably should have gone up. This thing's scary looking. Okay. I was stuck for a little bit. Got worried. Nice. Love to see it. I haven't been looking at my chip down here to see what kind of attack speed I've gotten. Increase the healing. This memory's healing is increased. We have no healing. Need healing, apparently. The only healing is on my my chip. And I heal a decent amount so long as I like do the attacks properly. Like I have to kill them with the Q to get the healing, basically. Because I'm stacking dark damage on them first. If you lead the fight with Q, you're not gonna get much healing because they have no darkness. Like that. I got the healing because I already hit them like 3 times. It also combos with Essence of Clemency. This memory heals X% of the damage. I would love to have gotten that on parry, but it just never happened. This gives you some more barrier, but honestly, I would like this. 62, that's not bad. We're done with that. We don't really need to level up the parry. This gives us crit chance and like a little bit more dark damage. Only 7 and only 2% crit, so I feel like you may as well keep pumping over here. This is percent damage, which is also important, I think, compared to flat damage. Like we could maybe get... We almost got to 100% damage on bosses and elites. Has to be good. Refuse to believe that ain't good. Alright. They are trying to get me to take that. Altar of Impermanence. No idea what that does. I have found like 3 of those so far, and I've not seen any change. Then again, we were bugged, So there was a chance that maybe it was doing something, but I wouldn't have known because of the bug. All right. There's our first soul. We may end up finding some hunters because we have to double back. There's a chance we won't even see the 3 souls because they might be at the top of the map. What a nice animation that is. They did not have to go that crazy on the animation. I'm at 30 FPS. Chat, it might be time for a new PC. After Borderlands 4 the other day, I can't even run this at 60 FPS. Is that real? If you interact with all of them, it adds a bonus boss fight. Are there more than just 3? We have to go past both of these spots. One has a question mark, well, exclamation point, which could be Pot of Greed. If it's Pot of Greed, I may skip. Oh, the thing got destroyed. In one run/loop, you can have 2 bonus boss fights. People are looping this game. Isn't life hard enough as is? Chain lightning, final explosion, sacrifice 40% of your life. Anti-grav. Just take this and sell it. Only sells for 58 dust? That's robbery. Probably have to skip this curse. Wow, we did not get the embers, I believe. The souls, I mean. Which is fine. We'll get the character eventually, don't worry. My frames! My frames! Oh. Oh. That's a throw if I do that. Even if I took the, like, basic curse, if it's, like, go through 4 areas, I think it's a throw. Assuming that can spawn on doing just the basic curse. Casting the memory gives you attack speed, get some haste. If you deal cold damage, does more, stuns the enemy. We can get the attack speed too. And 5-second cooldown? Sure. I think that's fine. Yeah, all the souls must have been up there. Slap that efficiency on the frostbite. Is frostbite your favorite skill in the game? You are definitely a frostbite enthusiast. And I don't mean that as an insult. I'm always happy to hear when someone has like specific builds they gravitate to. No shot. That thing had no chance. Probably smart to just get HP here. Max HP was doing something for us. Maybe not. Oh, it was Minotaur. Technically, I could do this. Maybe see if the shrine is there. End up having to fight a hunter. We will get boosted if I kill it. Hopefully I don't die. I mean, I'm pretty strong. You mained Mist in the demo. I did, but then they came out with Arena. And I was like, how could I possibly play anything but Arena? Solo. What do we got? This levels you up when entering a new place, which I don't think we do. We did not get the shrine, so now we're punished. Could be a problem. And we're fine. I got a single orb out of that. All right, boss time. We did not get everything we wanted to see. That's the wooden doll. The last time we got to this boss, my game was bugged, so I couldn't kill it because I couldn't dash and I could not use abilities. Now I can actually press buttons. Was that the same character? I think I was bugged on Mist the first time I got here. Look at me not parry at all. They gave me that. All right, some kind of mechanic. It ran off. Maybe the door is opening. Can't kill these. Dodge fest. All right, it's back. Does not appear that I want to be in the center. Center felt like it was doing damage to me. The bad parry. Good dodge. I was gonna say, don't choke. All right, I think we're here. That's not it? I thought that was the end of the game. What do you mean go deeper? How is there deeper? It's a whole freaking biome. Oh, wow. All right, let's run this ad. Chat, I'm gonna step away for 3 minutes. This is a good time for you all to do some self-care, use the potty, drink some water. I'm not gonna drink water. I do have a whole Baja Blast to get through, so I'm being a little bit of a hypocrite myself. But let's step away for a bit and we'll be right back. All right, we are back. I'm sure we're at the end of this run. I'm actually quite surprised that we're still in here. I guess I highly underestimated how much content they put into the game, because it's more biomes, like alternate biomes as well. Definitely a good base to build off of. Yeah, this is a whole biome right here. They spawn here. I have some money for this. Probably have to immediately run away from hunters. almost choked on that boss. I don't think I was trying hard enough. Definitely overly underestimated my damage. Oh, we have been here. No, I got here maybe on Vesper. I remember doing those jumps. Increase ability power. Removed after four locations. Obtain a random memory or rare essence. Reveals the current world. That's more important. Okay. So shop, some kind of exclamation point. I guess that's a challenge. Sacrifice life. Leading into shop, maybe. Curse way down there. Doom. Doom would be to level up for free, I believe. How badly do I need the curse? The aura of a pure dream. No idea what that is either. We'll go to Doom. We know for a fact we power ourselves up. Have a lot of buttons to press now. Buttons that all do things. Usually the way I play this is I have like one button that I want to specialize in, and then everything else is a passive or some kind of healing tech. Usually I don't have multiple buttons to be pressed. Chat, how do we feel about the screen shake? It's more now than I've ever seen it. I like the screen shake, actually. I think it adds a lot of impact frames. But I dare say this is the most screen shake I've ever seen in this game. We got up to 40% attack speed. Pure dream equals enemies drop dust. Oh. Right, 370? I mean, leveling up stuff is never wrong. Stay nice and healthy. Screen shake is because you have a 0.5 second internal cooldown passive. Yeah, but it's more like, should I turn it off? If you're saying, okay, it's the most you've ever seen because you ain't never had a build like this before. Maybe. You ain't never seen a build like this in Shape of Dreams. I still don't really care for the 2% here. I fear it's Void Lunge to the moon with a side of Essence of Twilight. Like, I don't even care to level up the Frostbite. This is giving me 15% damage on this memory. I guess if you were a math major, you would know if 15% of 48 and then another 12 would be 20%. This cheaper technically. Now now it's only 15. Oh, it's been 15 the whole time, I think. All right. Oh, I thought I was in there. That would have been so bad. Ow. Just intensity. That's all I want to see. Slider. Screen shake intensity, just a little bit less. That's all. Doesn't need to be crazy, doesn't need to be gone. Just a teeny bit less. Oh wow, the cooldown goes way down on this thing. Still giving me like 52 attack. Does it not go down? Not me being scared. That's a throw if you do any more. We'll take the free one. I don't need to do the 8%. I know my odds. We've gotten a lot of 8%. Eventually it will fail. Only takes 12 to fail. Feels good. Feels good to be in the driver's seat. Just want that well. Wait, it's giving me more attack power. 55? Has it always been 55? I must not be doing the math at all. I feel like that thing is giving me so much more damage than it probably should be. Crap! That thing's not dying. Just to say that. What's this? Another crab? This game, they're freaking crabs. Chomp, I believe, does ability power damage. Not necessary. Max HP. I think we might need attack damage at this point for Void Lunge. Dang. I don't think we need the attack speed. We still have this like random healing piece in here that we don't need. But nothing I can do with it. So we're kind of chilling. I personally don't know what I would consider swapping. If the chance came up. I think everything just works very well right now, so no need to rock the boat. Like, we don't need cooldown reduction. I feel like we don't need a bomb of any kind. I'm sure like there's a world where maybe some kind of healing option that's different than frostbite could happen, but frostbite seems fine. Our dark ability is just a damage boost. It's just an install, which is great because we're doing basic attacks anyway. I guess there's a equivalent of that that gives you attack speed, and maybe that could be interesting. Swap the blue gem out if anything good shows up. Technically, the lightning bolt isn't doing anything for us on parry. Just like a nice thing to have. These monsters have way too much HP to care about a single lightning bolt. How is this thing still alive? Didn't I kill this? Can't go in the shop. I'm getting hard chased right now by hunters. I would love to be able to check the shop. I don't know if it's gonna happen though. $800. It's like the same sound as Fiora's parry in League of Legends. I know it's just a ting sound, but that's the first thing that comes to mind. It may not be anywhere close to the sound that they used, but it's what comes to mind for me. I think like stopped in place. Yeah, this is a little better for screen shake. Again, I don't want it to be gone. I just don't want to throw up. Is that too much to ask for? Damage. The more damage deals more damage as the target's health decreases. And this is assuming that it's buffing the 90 additional. Don't really want to swap out this, because it's every time I cast it, I get 100 dark damage. Compared to as the monster gets lower on HP, I start doing percent more. It's not bad. Definitely not bad. All right, if I did this, I have to fight the hunter, which I guess is fine. It's only level 3. Oh, it's level 4. I think I have to go back and kill those. That hurt. But we're getting buffed. Did I just brick us? I can't go back. And the monsters are still aggro to me. I can't leave. Chat? Anyone have any ideas? To clear this area, you have to kill all of the hunters. The hunters are stuck on the other island. And the game locked the exit. It locked the door to go back to the other island, too. What's the outplay here? I just soft locked us, I think. And we've posted a bug before. Log bug report. And what about my mist right now? Is she just boned? I mean, the game looks like it has some kind of save feature when you quit the desktop. Because that Vesper run still said I could log into it. Surely it wasn't 1 minute ago. Imagine it saved as soon as I took the teleport to go to the other island. Because that was only 1 minute ago. We're freaking boned. Unstuck button in the menu? Okay, yeah, if it teleports you back to the entrance that you spawned in. I could see that. I do need to test this, I guess, to see how good the save function is. I'm sure for all my save scummers out there, they'd like to see this as well. I'm trying to get no damage taken. Can I just exit and redo the boss? Continue dreaming. 70 minutes. Wow. Where's it gonna put me, though? I'm scared. Just let me do that fight over again, and I'll be happy. Okay, yes. Yes, we actually did it. Run saved. Devs, like, it's not locked right now. So why would it be locked after I use it? You think it'd be the opposite, right? Lock it before I use it. I'm about to die. Oh, that was it. Wow. Can get rid of this. Run saved, though I may just straight up die. So there is that. Whatever this boss does, I have no idea. I've never seen this. This is world premiere from where I'm concerned. Azrak, Master of the Swarm. Oh my god, what a knockup. Tried to parry. It gave me a parry. Whoa. Okay, it can ram into them. Doesn't do a very good job of ramming into them. I'm cracked at this game, by the way. Parry's clean. I did not think I would like the parry this much. I don't even really have cooldown reduction for parry. I may have just threw. Wow. This stuff hurts. Like, I thought I was OP just then. The thing said, ain't no way you think you OP on first try. And this is just hard mode, not even Nightmare. I think if this was Nightmare, I would have just borked it. Highest level thing, maybe? If there's like an achievement for leveling up. 450. This would have gone to maybe plus 12, plus 13. All right. So this is loop, I believe. So this should be the end of a run. Do wish to have an audience with the beginning. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wait, why is there stuff? Are you saying the run's not over? 15 damage per stack. It is more healing though. I might have to do it. Level up our dark bullet. Fire arrows. We have no space for that. Cast this memory fires 2 dust shards that also do dark damage each time you attack. That could be very interesting. Surrounds an ally with ice shield, granting barrier, lasts 3 seconds when destroyed, does cold damage, restores HP. Compared to get 141 barrier. The first attack gives you 141. Every 4 seconds. Every 4 seconds, get 298. Huh. Feel like it might be bait. Transcend transforms, right? Well, that costs money. I think no matter what, we have to do Essence of Dusk. I guess this is not terrible. Dusk goes on W somewhere. Cast this memory fires 2 Dusk shards each time you attack an enemy. Haste, attack speed. attack speed. This is on a 7-second cooldown. Oh, I guess technically this vengeance piece doesn't do anything. It adds some damage. I think that's the right move. Technically, I could have, like, transcended it. 400 bucks. This is healing. Transcend. You could also say you could transcend the fine essence of void if you don't think that's like that big an impact. And then worst case scenario, you just run flawed essence of dusk anyway. This is 230. Or you can, I mean, this might stack, unfortunately. So it'll keep refreshing itself, only doing like 31 every hit, compared to this, which is on the 3.8, which is less than 3.8, is doing 230 more often. Like I said, the essence of Thunder, as cool as it is, it's probably not adding a lot to my gameplay, so it's probably this. Your attacks ricochet to deal fire damage to nearby enemies. For each nearby enemy engulfed in flame, the memory's damage and healing are increased. We have no fire in the kit. It would have to actually hit the monster I'm currently hitting to make this, like, worthwhile. And I can't for sure say that it's happening. All right. Chat, this is it. I thought the game was over, but apparently there's more. Oh my god, the foliage. My dreams. I don't know if I remember having flowers in my dreams. It's like when they say you never have your cell phone while you're dreaming. Same situation. It's a really cool effect. Whoa! What in the Elden Ring? Look at this boss arena. Kind of wish I could see that a little bit more. It destroyed part of the arena. Oh my god. That hurt. Sucked me in. Iframe phase? Wow, really? I think that killed me. I think I procced the Death Defiance. It spun it! I expected the spot I was in was safe, and then, like, it pulls out the checkerboard, well, more like a dartboard. It pulls it out, and then, like, spins it, like, ever so slightly. I thought it was good. Was there a phase 2? Tell me there's a phase 2. I feel so much better if I died in phase 1 and then come to find out that no, don't worry, you died there. There was 10 more minutes more fighting. Okay, 3 phases. See, I feel better now. Because like if you choke in phase 1 and it's at 1%, it's not like, oh my god, if I just locked in, I would have won the game. For all I know, he would have phase changed, I immediately die. I feel better dying at 1% in phase 1. That was very cool. I think I underestimate these monsters. Like, if they plan to kill you, they absolutely will. Even if it's like hitbox or hurtbox, always assume that whatever move they're doing, even like the boss before that had the zones, like an MMO fight, MMO RPG, like each zone, you have to like go to the side, then go back in, then go back out. I thought I was gonna get hit by a lot of that. They were really, really gracious on those hitboxes. This one, not as gracious, I'd say. So definitely the next time I do it, I have to anticipate that it will absolutely destroy me. Snapshot tracking. I think the devs were on the other side of the fight. It's like we're playing 2x KO. It's me versus the dev piling in the boss. That would be a fun thing. You make a game that's essentially a PvP game where someone's playing like an Elden Ring and you are a boss. You can't do that much and they don't know you're the boss or not. Almost wish some Souls-like multiplayer was like that. That was fun. Again, 10 out of 10 game for me. Losing there just makes me want to play more. But we do have a hard stop, so I should probably just end here. That was sick, though. That's the farthest I've gotten in the game since release. And even then, there were more improvements I could have done. It's RNG, so once the things show up, plus all the relics that we don't have unlocked yet, which are mostly based on achievements, there's so much more we haven't seen in this. And I really only played 2 characters. Either Mist or Arena. Everyone else, like, I'll dabble every once in a while, but these are the only 2 I care about. Alright, anyway. Chat, we're good to go, people. I know that was a little bit of a shorter stream, but high impact. A very condensed stream. The POG to time ratio was out the wazoo today, and I appreciate you all for tuning in. If you're on the YouTube side, I encourage you, follow us on Twitch. We stream more often on Twitch than anywhere else. Here is the hyperlink to do so. Join in. Continue the conversation there. I'm going to go ahead and end the YouTube live stream. So thank those of you who tuned in over there. And I'll catch you next time. For my Twitch folks, we are going to be ending the stream here.